Assalamualaikum. For this video, I will presenting PLC programming application laboratory that is complete. Before I go further details about this lab, I introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Shazwan bin Muhammad Aslam. My card matrix is CN220003, year 2 semester 1. Live at Kuala Lumpur and my interests are mainly in PLCs and sports. Today, the topic that I will presenting is for lab 3, that is familiarization with the touchscreen LCD HMI unit. There are 5 objectives that I can learn from this lab 3. They are: they grasp the fundamental operation of the touchscreen interface, including tapping, sweeping, and multi-touch gestures. Second, the to understand the various functions and features offered by the HMI unit. Third, to develop the ability to troubleshoot common issues related to the HMI unit. Fourth, to design interactive screens for the HMI applications. And the last, to understand the layout and components of the NB Designer user interface. Next is the introduction of the Lab 3. The layout and specification of the PLC CP1E trainer kit consists of HMI touchscreen unit that connects an operator to the controller for an industrial system. Some HMI also translate data from industrial control system into human readable visual representation of the systems. Through the HMI, an operator can see schematics of the systems. The overview of this lab is the given task is to build a ladder diagram according to the lab, then run the program until success. After the program is successful, must create the design layout using NB Designer, demonstrate a basic input-output program interface to read inputs from a programmable terminal PT and display the correspondence output to the output lamps on the PLC CP1E trainer kit with HMI touchscreen unit. This is the PLC CP1E trainer kit that we used for Lab 3. There are many components that consist in PLC CP1E trainer kit. So there are on-off switch button, input simulation push button switches, output simulation lamps, and mainly is the HIM touchscreen unit. This is the software that we used, that is NB Designer, to compile and download the design layout window. Some components that included such as title bar, tools bar, menu bar, graph element window, state bar, message window, project structure window, design window, and project files window. This is the first step that we must do at the NB Designer. That is, select PT section that located at project level window, the left side of the NB Designer, to choose NB5Q TWOOB. Then, for CP1E Omron, choose PLC section. So for the connector, choose the serial port connector. So the connector that used for connect the NB and the CPIE Omron is RS23SC. Step 2 is create a BB1 switch at the graphics section. The graphics section is located at the tools bar. Select regular shape to draw a square shape at the slot given.
Then draw a round rectangular shape within the square button and save the design as PB1. For step 3, we created a PB2 switch at the graphic section also. There is same step as the PB1. We select rectangular shape to draw a square shape at the slot given. Then draw a round rectangular shape within the square button and save the design as PB2. Now for the step 4, create a toggle switch at the graphic section. Select the round rectangular shape to draw a square shape at the slot given. Then save the design as a toggle switch. Then for step 5, create a lamp LOO till LO3 at the graphic section also. It will have two states, that is state 0 and state 1. Then draw a circle at the two states at the slot given with different color code and save the design as lamp. Step 6. Add window to create a design layout. Then edit the text and put some information on it like the figure above. Then drag the bit button to place the PB1 on design layout. To choose the previous design, you can choose at the bit button property that we create previous slide and save the design as frame 10. For the last step, step 7, add a window to create a new design layout. Then edit the text and put some information on it. Label the inputs and outputs as the figure above. Then drag the bit button to place the PB2 and toggle switch on design layout as input. Drag the bit lamp to place the lamp LOO until LO3 on the design layout as output. To choose the previous design, you can choose at the bit button or bit lamp property and save the design as frame 11. CX programming. These are the inputs and the address and output and the address. This is the CX programming ladder diagram that we compile for this lab 3. I start the explanation from round 0. When start to run the program, the timer 000 will automatically on because the switch is in always on flag condition. The timer activates after 20 seconds. The PB2 is in normally closed condition so the current can flow. PB2 act as a stop switch in this program. It will cut the current flow when switched on. For round 1, after timer 000 activates, the completion flag T000 also activates. Screen A also energized and start to activate, and screen A is represented as a frame 10 at HMI touchscreen unit. For round 2, after switch on PB1 not below open condition, it will activate the screen B. This screen B is represented as frame 11 at HMI touchscreen unit. For round 3, round 4, round 5, and round 6, the inputs are direct to outputs, such as switch 00 on, lamp 0 will on, switch 01 on, lamp 1 will on, switch 02 on, lamp 2 will on, and switch 03 on, lamp 3 will on. Finally, for rung 7, PB2 is connected to reset. PB1, switch 00, switch 1, switch 2, and switch 3 are inputs and outputs reset that connected to PB2. When the outputs are on, by pressing PB2, it will reset again the program. Even if some outputs is on, it can still reset, such as switch 1 on and switch 3 on. We can still reset the program by pressing PB2. Now, we move to experimental setup and result. Compile. First step is connect the PLC CP1E trainer kit to laptop using serial port. Then compile and download the design layout for transfer from NB Designer software to HMI touchscreen unit. First, we compile the design layout we create. Then we download it, press download, press yes, and it will transfer to the PLC CP1E kit. Frame 10. After compile and download the design, it will automatically transfer the frame 10 at the HMI touchscreen unit. This is the design layout that successfully transferred from the NV Designer to PLC CP1E kit. Next is my Lab 3 experiment video, a demo video that done by myself using the PLC CP1E trainer kit and NB Designer.
Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Muhammad Syazwan Yuwa Aslam. Senior 22 daripada kelas PLC semester tahun 2 semester 1 lah. So kita ini adalah NB programming software saya dengan PLC trainer lah. So kita akan connect dua-dua ni. Lepas tu ini saya punya individual task saya. So first of all saya akan compile dulu. Okay. Selepas compile kita akan ke download lah. So kita akan tekan download. Kita akan tekan yes. Okay. So tada, ini adalah saya punya tada. Okay, kita akan tekan PB1. So ini adalah tekan switch kosong. Kuat sikit. Okay, switch kosong menyala. Switch 1 L1 menyala. Switch kedua L3 yang menyala. Dan switch 4, switch 3 L4. So lepas tu kita off-kan. Minta maaf jari besar sangat. Okay. Lepas tu ini ada butang reset. Okay, itu saja daripada saya.
Now we will move to the task. For task 1, turn on the HMI panel, press the push button 1, PB1, and observe what happened to the HMI panel. When we press the push button PB1 at the HMI panel, it will change from frame 10 to frame 11. For task 2, press the switch button, switch 0, switch 1, switch 2, switch 3 on the HMI panel and observe what happened to the lamp in HMI panel and lamp on the PLC CP1E trainer kit. Record your observation on the HMI panel. When we switch on switch 0, switch 1, switch 2, and switch 3, the output at the PLC CP1E trainer kit will start to light up. When we close the switches, it will close too. Finally, for task 3, press the push button 2, PB2, and observe what happened to the HMI panel. When we push PB2, it will reset and it will turn from frame 11 to frame 10. Problem and failure. Failure 1. The graphics in the bit button are too similar, with all the inputs and outputs are incorrectly placed a wrong input at the design layout and it failed to compile. In the left side, the figure is the graphic section at the bit button property. For failure to, the bit button are various of types such as set, reset, alternate, momentary, and etc. Type of bit button that select are sometimes incorrect. Must use momentary push button for the circuit instead of using it I use set and it failed to compile the program. The figure in the left side is the section at the bit button to select the types at the bit button. Conclusion. In conclusion, the touchscreen LCD human machine interface HMI unit serves as a pivotal component in modern control system, offering a user-friendly and intuitive interface for operators. Throughout our exploration, we delve into the key features and functionalities of the HMI unit, em- emphasizing the significance in streamlining processes, enhancing efficiency, and providing a seamless interaction between users and machines. Thank you for watching my video.